Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, the Flats, Bobby Dodd Stadium, home of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets and the Ramblin' Wreck, hoping to rev up that engine. NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Yellow Jackets offense will have the first possession of the game. And here he is, guys. Anytime he takes the field, he is in complete control of this offense.
And, David, he gives defensive coordinators nightmares because of his ability. They're going to have a hard time slowing him down.
No, he just doesn't have those weaknesses, those flaws. The whole playbook available, and he is a dude.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Setting up the screen. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Back to throw, it's King. He's got his man. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Run in the red zone, it's Haynes. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, they'll mark it at the 8. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll put the tight end in motion. They go to the ground. Not much room. He gets 1 down to the 7. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt.
Coming up, 4th down.
It is perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
So the NC State Wolfpack comes out, and they'll have the ball for the first time. And the spotlight in this game will undoubtedly be on these star wide receivers, David.
I mean, they're featured, Reese. Like, these guys are going to touch the football a lot. These offenses are built to get them the football, to make plays. We're in for a few catches today, Palmer.
We sure are. When you can get open like these guys can, when you have the speed to take the top off of the defense, you know you're going to see a lot of explosive plays today.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? But if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
He's going to let it go. And he'll make the catch at the 15. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, NC State. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score NC State 7, Georgia Tech 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's King. Nice move to stay on his feet. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll go to the ground. Got room at the 35. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Slams ahead. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of... And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on third down. Trying to slam in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia Tech!
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Offense gets set for second down. He's got the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. Gives it to the back on the draw. Oh, the ball squirts out. How in the world did the offense retain possession? And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. The Red Hawks of Miami came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks inside Yager Stadium had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. got it behind the line. It's Singleton. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to buy time. Going to try to get it himself. At the 35, he's loose. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Give to the single back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on 2nd down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Got it in the middle. It's Lane. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill.
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Pulls it in. It's Collins.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking for a gap. It's Waters. Wolfpack will get the first down.
Well, they picked up that first running the football. That's good news for an offensive line that really has been getting pushed around and bullied.
Gonna let it fly. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. 2nd down coming up. To the air, it's Bailey. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. On the run, fires downfield. Ball in the air, intercepted. Looking for more room.